All right, we are now live streaming. Welcome to the 36th District Court for the City of Detroit, State of Michigan. It is now in session in virtual courtroom 133. I am Judge Donna Robinson Millhouse, and I will be presiding this afternoon in the stead of Judge Shannon Holmes. While court is in session, there's no eating or drinking or sleeping or gum chewing or smoking or laying down. No hats or head wraps while on screen. And please remain muted until your case is called. Also, there's no recording of the session. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, Judge.
And I'm trying to, Madam Clerk,
Oh, you don't have a docket, Judge?
I have the docket. I can't tell who's retained. I'm looking at the files. Did you give me all of the files? Or just the ones where the people are present? I can't tell who's retained. It's marked. I don't see
I
that.
apologize, Judge. Hold on a second.
Judge, there's only one retained matter.
Okay.
There's
And
two
who is
there.
that for?
I see Peter Torres and I see another attorney, Sean.
But I need to know the person, the defendant's name.
The client's name for Sean's is Miss Alatto, A-L-A-T-T-O.
Okay,
And
thank
Mr.
you.
Torres, he has a Mr. Flores, F-L-O-R-E-S, if I remember correctly.
Okay, I see.
No, I'm sorry,
Miss
Judge.
Vivian,
Angels.
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm sorry. Say that again, Mr. Hill. I'm sorry.
Cisco Angels is Mr. Torres's client.
Who are you for, Miss Vivian?
I'm here for Felice Arias or Arias,
Something different. Okay.
A-R-I-A-S.
Okay, thank you. Ooh. Do I have? Okay. All right, I have Alato, Arias, and who was the other person you mentioned? Mr. Hill?
They're the only two retained.
No, that's not retained. Is that the one that was retained? No, there was another one.
Francisco Angels and
Angels,
yes.
Angels, that's it. Okay, thank you. You're ready with the others?
Yes.
Okay. I don't think I see Angels. Do I? I assume I don't have all the files.
He's right there. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, no. I see it. And Angeles. Okay.
Okay, let me see. I've been asked to interpret also for Mr. Angeles.
Okay. I'm going to call the Alato case first. This is case number SP 1373163, People versus Joni Saad Alato. Names for the record, attorney first.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Sean Herm is here on behalf of Johnny Alato.
Thank you. Good morning. Good afternoon, Attorney Hermes. Your P number for the record?
Oh, I'm sorry, Your Honor. My P number is 77620.
Okay, thank you. And is your client here? Please state your name for the record.
Your Honor, my client is not here. At the last hearing, I had explained to the judge that my client had violated his parole and he's in Jackson State Penitentiary. And he was supposed to, I don't know if he's supposed to be brought here or zoomed here, but apparently I don't know what happened in between, but I assume we need an adjournment to get that done for the next hearing.
Okay. And it. So is he here for a pretrial right now?
Not that I'm aware of, no. When I'd spoken to
What's
the,
today's date is what I mean. Is today's date for a pretrial? Yes, it is. Okay, so we'll adjourn the pretrial. Okay,
okay, is there anything that needs to be done to have him brought over, or is that something the court's gonna handle?
I'm not sure. Madam Clerk?
Yes, Judge.
Anything that Mr. Hermes has to do to have his client present? His client is currently incarcerated. Or do-
I believe he needs to contact that facility and see if he can, if his client can zoom in for his court date. The court does not facilitate that.
Judge, if I can just chime in, he's gonna have zero success on that because I literally tried to do that with a client that got violated for parole. So Sean, what I would do is I would contact the city attorney, Shannon Walker, call the city's office and tell them that your client's currently incarcerated. They may make a motion to nollie process if he's gonna be in there for a bit, so that way you don't have to keep on adjourning it. Shannon Walker's her name.
Shannon Walker, got it. Thank you. I appreciate that information.
No problem.
All right, thank you. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna adjourn it so that we have it moving. And then we'll see what happens. What's the adjourn date? Madam Clerk?
Attorney Hermes, will 2 weeks be enough time, you think?
I'm not exactly sure. I would think it could be, but I'm not sure if it will be.
Okay.
Can we do 3 weeks out possibly?
I'm sorry?
Can we do 3 weeks out possibly?
Yeah, that would be November the 10th.
November the 10th works for me. Is it? would
What
that-
time? What time would that be?
In the morning, so 10 o'clock.
November the 10th at 10 a.m. is the adjourned pretrial.
Judge, not to interrupt again. Sean, if you look at your chat, I sent you the city attorney's name and number, okay?
Oh, perfect. Thank you so much. Figure out how to use that.
Okay, I'm assuming I have this is a very crowded docket, and I'm assuming that the court reporter is in, or maybe in the.
Yes, she is.
Okay, just,
Yes, Your Honor, I'm here.
all right, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, there you are. Okay, thank you, Ms. Wilson. All right. November 10th, 10 a.m. for an adjourned pretrial date. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, I'm going to handle the case with Mr. Angeles Diani CO. And I think that one requires, is that
That's,
retained?
that is,
counsel,
yes, Your Honor, that is mine.
Client, okay. So I'm going to, and he does need the services of the interpreter?
He does, but he's aware of what we're doing today. We're just setting it for a bench trial and,
So let me go through it though.
Okay.
Thank you.
He needs it. Okay, so we have Ms. Antonia Vivian, if you could state your name and your role, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. My name is Antonia. My last name is Vivian, Vivian. I am a Spanish English interpreter qualified through the state of Michigan.
All right, thank you. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Swear you in for this and anything else that you need to
Yes.
do today.
Just one more.
Okay. Do you swear or affirm to translate from English to Spanish, Spanish to English to the best of your ability?
I do.
Okay, thank you. This is case number U647-80522. People versus Francisco, I think, Javier Angeles hyphen Dionisio. Dionicio. Javier is Javier for the court reporter. Thank you.
Este caso es U 64780522, las personas en contra de Francisco Javier Ángeles Dionisio.
Names for the record, please.
Nombres por la acta, por favor.
Attorney, go ahead.
Francisco Javier Ángeles Dionisio.
Francisco Javier Ángeles Dionisio.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Yes, Your Honor. Peter Torres, P68242 here on behalf of the defendant. We're asking that this matter be set for a bench trial.
Yo soy Peter Torres, representando el acusado P68224. Estamos preguntando por una fecha con juicio con juez.
Good afternoon to you both.
Buenas tardes a los dos.
Buenas
Mr.
tardes.
Good afternoon.
Mr. Angeles, the court is going to adjourn this matter for a bench trial before Judge Holmes. Your bench trial date will be, Madam Clerk?
Yes, Judge, the trial date will be November the 18th at 10:45 a.m.
November 18, 10:45 a.m.
Entonces, el abogado ha preguntado por un aplazamiento para el señor Ángeles Dionisio y la fecha del juicio con juez es el 18 de noviembre 2022 a las 10:45 de la mañana con la juez Holmes.
All right, you're all set.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
Está listo, usted ya se puede ir.
Muchas gracias.
Thank you very much.
All right, and now I'm calling case, the Arias case. Case number,
Ahora llamamos el caso del señor Arias.
this is case number SP 1317717, People versus Feliz Arias.
Este
Names
es el
for the
caso
record.
de las personas en contra de Feliz Arias, SP 13-17-67-17.
Ryan Hill, P68445, on behalf of the defendant.
Ryan Hill, representando el acusado, 68-44-5.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. Mr. Arias, please state your name for the record.
Gracias, señor Hill. Señor Arias, diga su nombre por la acta.
Buenas tardes, Feliz Arias.
Good afternoon, Feliz Arias.
Good afternoon, sir.
Buenas tardes, señor.
Mr. Arias is going to plead responsible to a red light. Remaining matters be dismissed, stipulate to probable cause.
El señor se va a declarar responsable para la luz roja y los otros asuntos se van a renunciar con caso probable.
All right, Mr. Arias, it looks like you're pleading responsible to count 2 of SP 1317717. The civil infraction is originally disregarding a red signal.
Entonces usted, señor Arias, se está declarando para el segundo cargo de SP 13-17-6717. Es una infracción civil de cruzar una luz roja.
Sí,
Yes.
The prosecution has made a recommendation to amend the charge to blockading traffic.
Y la fiscalía hizo una oferta de reducir el cargo a bloqueando tráfico.
And there is a recommendation to dismiss the other matters before the court today.
Y hay la recomendación de renunciar los otros asuntos en frente de la corte aquí hoy.
Those being count 1 of SP 1317717 and counts 1 and 2 of SP 1317698.
Y eso sería el SP 13-17-6717 y después el cargo primero y segundo de SP 1317698.
Has anyone offered you anything else in exchange for your responsible plea?
¿Alguno te ofreció algo más para su declaración de ser responsable?
No,
No.
Anyone threaten you to plead responsible?
¿Alguno te amenazó para que te declares responsable?
no,
No.
Are you doing so voluntarily on your own?
¿Y usted lo hace de su propia voluntad?
sí, su señoría.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Arias, you understand that if the court accepts your responsible plea, you will not get a formal hearing regarding this matter.
Señor Arias, ¿usted entiende que si la corte acepta su declaración, no vas a tener una audiencia formal en este asunto?
Sí, entiendo.
Yes, I understand.
Then the court will accept your plea of responsible to the amended citation of blockading traffic.
Entonces la corte acepta su declaración de ser responsable para el cargo reducido a bloqueando tráfico.
Sí,
Fines and costs total $93.
Costos y multas son total de $93.
And are you able to make payment within 14 days?
¿Y usted puede hacer este pago entre 14 días?
sí,
Yes.
Okay. The other 3 matters will be dismissed as recommended.
Los otros 3 asuntos se van a renunciar
And
por
you
la
are,
recomendación.
and you are all set, Mr. Arias.
Ok, ya se terminó todo. Usted está listo para irse.
ok, gracias. Buenas tardes.
Ok, thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
Bye.
Okay. Have a good afternoon, Your Honor.
Thank you, Ms. Vivian.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, any dismissals, Mr. Hill?
1 Alston. Miss Alston.
Austin or Austin?
Alston, Alston.
Thank you. This is case number lead case number SP 1370026, People versus Tequinta Nikal Nikal Alston. Names for the record, attorney first.
Brian Hill, behalf of Miss Alston. Miss Alston, state your name.
Sequenta Nikhil Austin.
Got it pretty good.
Judge, this is a pre-trial. What Judge Holmes usually will do is, and Mr. Rosenthal, I've confirmed Ms. Alston has all the documentation. She provided insurance. She actually had it at the time. And she did valid plates. There's 4 matters here. I'm making a motion to dismiss based on compliance.
Okay, and the court will dismiss all 4 matters, including, are all 4 matters up? Just want to make sure.
All up, Judge, yes.
Yeah, okay. Including SP 13, I don't know which one I called first. SP 1370018 counts 1, 2, and 3.
Correct. And there's one that's SP 1370261. That's the lead matter. That's unregistered vehicle. That's being dismissed as well.
All right. And I do have a recommendation. That's it. No, I didn't. Oh, okay. So she has all the proof. Okay. All right. The court will dismiss for valid documentation. Ms. Alston, you're free to leave, ma'am. Have a
Thank
good one.
you.
You're
You too.
welcome.
Thank you.
Any other dismissals?
That's it, Judge. The rest are trial dates.
I can't hear you.
Rest are trial dates and pleas.
Okay, tell me the trial dates. Which one?
Should be in order, but Al Kabari,
Give me 1 second. Okay,
Al Rashia, Ishi, sorry,
okay,
Arnold, Senior,
you said Arnold Senior,
Senior,
okay,
last name is Abusbeith. Dawood,
okay.
Bethany Allen, and Kenyatta Allen, trial dates.
You're saying Al, no, we're talking, just hold on, thank you. You said Brittany Allen and Terrence Allen,
Brittany Allen and Kenyatta Allen.
and who?
Kenyatta? I thought.
Okay,
Yep.
there's a lot of Allens, okay, all right. I have those. Anybody else?
Yes, I have Mr. Amer, Amer. He was at 10:45 today for a trial date. We're just gonna ask for another trial date. Amer.
AMAR maybe?
No, I have an Amer as well. Hang on.
What's the first name? Rashad? No. I'm talking to the attorney. Give us a moment.
Get him on the screen.
What's the first name?
Excuse me, Judge and Attorney Hill, that gentleman was scheduled this morning and Judge Holmes, capious him because he was not here this morning.
He's at 10:45. I did tell the clerk that, I did tell the judge that. I'm just asking the KPS be set aside and we get a new date if the court would allow that.
I would allow it.
Okay. So that's why you
Which
don't.
one is it? So I don't have it, right?
Next, yeah, Judge, that's it.
Oh,
Sorry, I'm sorry, Mr. Amy that also has a trial date. Tyrone Amy. AMY,
okay. Well, I have to call that other one. AMY, you said?
yes.
All right. Anyone else?
That is it.
Are they all gonna, well, I'll have to ask them, because I don't have anything here. So I'm gonna call, Al Gabri next. This is case number SP 1345622, People versus Musle Abdo, ABDO Musle, MUSLEH, Al Gabri.
Yes, ma'am.
For the record, attorney first.
Brian Hill, behalf of the defendant. Sir, state your name for the record.
Muslah Abdu Muslah Al.
My client's going to enter a not guilty plea. He's requesting a bench trial, not a jury trial. Is that correct, sir?
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. And Judge, I did have enough. He does understand enough English to waive a jury, but he is requesting a Arabic interpreter for the trial date. Is that correct, sir?
Yes.
Okay. Where are you?
Hi. Good afternoon.
Where are you? Oh, I see you. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Thank you.
Okay. Court will schedule you for, will continue your not guilty. Please schedule you for a bench trial. The bench trial will be, Madam Clerk?
The court, yes, Judge, sorry. The trial date will be November the 18th at 10:45.
Okay, that's November 18, 10:45 a.m. If you have any witnesses or other evidence that you need for your defense, make sure they're present on that date, okay?
Okay.
All right. And
Yes.
that'll be before Judge Holmes.
Okay.
You can come in the same way you just did. Is that fine? Madam Clerk?
I'll do that.
Yes, Judge.
Okay. So use the same Zoom credentials
Okay.
and you're all set.
Okay, thank you.
All right, you're welcome. We'll need an Arabic interpreter on that one,
Okay. Thanks. Have
Madam Clerk. Okay, thank you.
a good one.
You too. Al Riashi.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is case number. I'm gonna call the case. I'm gonna ask the attorney to speak first. And then the litigant can speak next. So we're not talking over each other. This is case number V 501415, People versus Gamil S, as in the initial S, Al Riashi. Names for the record, attorney first.
Ryan Hill on behalf of the defendant. Sir, now you can state your name.
Jamil Salah Riashi.
Judge, my client's requesting a bench trial, not a jury trial. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, but I have an issue with this ticket. They gave me a ticket to an old address.
Sir, you and I discussed this.
But you can't talk to me about it, okay?
We discussed it. The trial date is when you can tell the judge your side of the story, not today.
Okay, fine.
Thank you.
All right, your bench trial, a good afternoon to you, Mr. Al Riashi.
When will it be?
November the 18th at 10:45. Do you need an interpreter for your trial?
No. November 18th, what
Okay.
time?
10:45.
10:45, okay. Okay,
Okay,
thank you. Thank
you're
you.
welcome. Take care.
All right, bye-bye.
Arnold is next. This is case number U 646-21122, People versus Marquise Dwayne DEWAYNE Arnold. Names for the record, attorney first.
Ryan Hill on behalf of Mr. Arnold. Mr. Arnold, state your name, please.
It's hard to hear you, Mr. Hill.
Third judge.
Okay, state your name, Mr. Arnold.
Marquise Arnold, Senior.
Good afternoon to you, sir.
Good afternoon.
Judge, I'm asking that all these matters be set for a bench trial, not a jury trial. It would appear to me that his son's been getting tickets, and for whatever reason, it's coming up under my client's driver's license number. He would be the junior. Is that correct, sir?
I think that may be the other individual.
Yeah, I don't see a whole lot of things. This is the only ticket I see on this.
You're right. I apologize. He's setting it for a bench trial, Judge.
Okay. So, Mr. Arnold
Yes.
Senior,
Yes.
the court is going to schedule this, continue your not guilty plea, schedule this matter for a bench trial for November 18th.
18th, yes, at 10:45.
November 18th, 10:45. Do you have any witnesses or other evidence? Make sure they're present with you on that date, okay?
Yes. May I make a comment? Add a comment? I was informed the last court date of this, so I do have witness, but they've been having to get off work, so I've been paying them to cover the day, they're off work because the paperwork is not in their name. Is there any way the date can be earlier than November 18th?
It's not my docket, so.
Actually,
Okay.
no, sorry. That gives the court enough time to notify the officer, any officers that need to appear for that day.
Okay, that's okay. Cause that's what they told me last time. So, okay. So November 18th,
Well,
10:45.
you weren't scheduled last time. Today is a pre-trial date, not a trial date. You don't need the witness
Okay.
until the trial date. So this is, looks
Okay.
like the first trial date, unless you missed.
Okay. Oh, no, ma'am. No, I didn't miss anything. But I just
Okay.
wanted to, no, it's okay. I'm writing it down. So the 18th, and I'll make sure I got what I need. And at
Okay.
10:45, correct?
10:45 a.m.
Okay, and the same, like today, the same courtroom, meeting number and everything?
Yes,
No worries. I'll be
before
there.
Judge Holmes.
Holmes, okay.
Okay?
All right, thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Take care.
All right, you too. Have a good one.
You too. Abus Day is next. This is lead case number SP 1239931, people versus Dawood M. Abus B. Names for the record.
Ryan Hill, on behalf of the defendant. Sir, state your name. Take yourself off mute and state your name, please.
Dawood Abuspe.
Good afternoon to you, Mr. Abuspe.
Good afternoon, Judge.
Judge, my client's requesting a bench trial, not a jury trial. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, court will schedule this matter as well as, is this other one up as well? SP 1134079.
So there is two, Judge. You are right. The firearms ordinance, and there's also a
Driving while unlicensed.
Yes, both for trial.
I'm sorry.
Both for trial, please. I'm sorry.
Both for trial dates will be November 18th, Madam Clerk.
Yes, Judge, that'll be the last one for that date.
Okay, is that 10:45 a.m.?
Yes, Judge.
All right, 10:45 a.m. on November 18th, sir. Okay, for both of these matters.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You have any witnesses or other evidence, make sure they're available and you're ready to go, okay?
No problem. Thank you very
All
much.
right, you're welcome. Take care. We're gonna do the Brittany Allen case. This is case number SP 1339443. People versus Brittany Mona, Mona Allen. Names for the record, attorney first.
Ryan Hill, on behalf of Miss Allen. Miss Allen, state your name, please.
Brittany Monet Allen.
Thank you. I'm sorry. Good morning to you, Miss Allen.
Good morning.
Good
Judge.
afternoon, I mean.
Afternoon, right?
It's okay, all right. My client's asking for a bench trial, not a jury trial. Is that correct, Miss Allen?
Yes, because I never gave up for.
No,
Oh, yes.
don't tell the why about it.
All right.
Okay. All right, so the court will schedule this matter, continue your not guilty plea, Ms. Allen, and schedule it for a bench trial for, Madam Clerk,
We'll have the trial date of November the 17th at 10:45.
November 17 at 10:45 a.m.
Okay.
Okay, do you have any witnesses or other evidence? Make sure they're present. You don't have to have anything other than, yeah, but I'm just letting you know if you need anything or have anything, you should have it ready. All right,
Okay.
November 17th, 10:45, same Zoom credentials for courtroom 133.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Take care. Case number doing Kenyatta Allen next. This is case number SP 1356512, People versus Kenyatta Shante Allen. That's SHANTEE. Names for the record.
Ryan Hill, on behalf of Miss Allen. Miss Allen, state your name, please.
My name is Kenyatta Shante Allen.
Judge, my client's requesting a bench trial, not a jury trial. Is that right, Miss Allen?
Yes.
Good afternoon to you, Miss Allen.
Good afternoon.
Court is going to schedule the 3 misdemeanor counts on that ticket that I just identified for a bench trial. The other 3 tickets, they're civil infractions. SP 1355589 will be scheduled for formal hearing. They were all issued at the same time, same officer. And that date will be November 17th.
Yes, Judge, November 17th at 10:45 a.m.
10:45 a.m., okay?
All right, thank you.
Have any documents or anything you'd like to present? Make sure they're present on that date.
Okay.
Okay, you're all set.
Thanks.
You're welcome. All right, and Tyrone Amy is next. It's case number, lead case number SP 1318386. People versus Tyrone Allen Amy II. Names for the record.
Ryan Hill, on behalf of the defendant. Mr. Amy, state your name, please.
Tyrone Ellen Amy Jr. the first.
Where are you? Where are you, Amy?
One judge that there's a, yeah. Regardless, Judge, this is, my client's asking for a bench trial, not a jury trial, and some of his son's tickets are being brought up under his name. So we're asking that all the matters on the docket today be set for a trial date so the officer can appear and identify or make an identification or not an identification of my client and have those matters dismissed.
Okay, Mr. Amy, so looks like these are pretrial dates for the misdemeanors that may not be yours. And then there's 3 civil infractions. Just want to make sure they're on the docket.
That's all that I have is civil
1,
infractions.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to put them all up and we'll make sure there's some clarity at the at that new date. So both matters will be scheduled. You know, the only thing about that is I can tell. So the other matters are SP 1313643. They're civil infractions. Those will be set for formal hearing. The date for both of them.
November the 17th at 10:45, Judge.
Okay, I'm just gonna say this, but I'll let Judge Holmes handle it. It's clearly 2 separate people. So unless that other person comes in, that's where a show cause or a capias should come in on the second.
Judge, can I make a suggestion? Mr. Amy, can you tell your son to zoom in on that date?
He is in a separate household. This is a grown man. Don't keep track of.
Okay.
Okay, so he might just have something else happening on that day. Okay, the date is November 17th, 10:45 a.m. I'll just leave it like that, schedule them both for trial.
So he does have a Zoom day that day though?
Yeah, he had a Zoom date for today's date. I don't know, I think they can be separated now, to tell you the truth. But I'm not gonna do, it's not my docket, so I don't want to start interrupting it. You're good, Mr. Amy Jr. For these civil infractions, I guess. That'll be up for formal hearing. And then Amy II has something. On a different date, I mean, issued on a different date, but we'll just schedule that for.
Do I need to take him down to the 36th District Court so he can figure out what he has to situate on his behalf?
Listen, he's getting the benefit of having a court date set for November 17th right now. And
Okay.
I'll let I mean, Mr. Hill already suggested something, but if you two aren't, you don't need to be passing messages to each other if you don't want to. November 17th.
He works. I can get him.
November 17th at 10:45 a.m. for SP 1318386 and SP 1313643. Both have 3 counts. The first one has three misdemeanor counts. The second one has three civil infractions.
Okay.
Okay, you're all set. You take
Thank
care,
you.
Mr. Amy.
Yes, well, have a blessed day.
Okay, you too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. Wow. Let's see. What can we do? Let's get going. Abrams is next. This is case number SP 1371942. People versus Florites Deonte Dionte Dorian Dorian Abrams. Names for the record. Attorney first.
Ryan Hill on behalf of Mr. Abrams. Mr. Abrams, state your name, please.
Yes, Cortez Abrams.
Judge, my client's going to be asking for a trial date, bench trial, not a jury. Is that right, Mr. Abrams?
Yes.
Okay, you didn't give me that one before, so I thought I was, okay. So good afternoon to you, Mr. Abrams.
Afternoon, Judge.
Court will schedule.
Want the date, Judge, or I don't know.
I'm
Where
just
you-
trying to
where you
see
looking?
if he have. He has both. Okay, yes. Schedule it for a bench trial and a formal hearing for the civil infraction for November 17th.
Yes, that's the last one for that date, Judge.
Okay, 10:45.
Yes, Judge.
All right. Do you have any witnesses or other evidence or documents? Make sure they're present on that date, Mr. Abrams, okay?
Okay, thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. You take care.
You too. Have a good day.
You too. Anybody else for a date?
No, that's it, Judge.
Okay.
I missed that one, Your Honor. I think he came in a little bit late. That's the reason why I didn't have a
Okay.
meeting. Sorry.
No problem. Listen, you had to circle back with me about that person who you said had a court date this morning, because I don't have that. Did not call that case, just so that you know.
That's Mr. Amer, A-M-E-R-Z-L.
Well, somebody has to give me something so I can call it and see what's happening. All right, so this is.
I have the case number for you, Judge.
Okay, let's do that last.
Okay.
Yep.
No problem. Okay.
This is,
What's up, man?
you're welcome. If you said it was not fair.
I'm at work. That's why I missed my court date.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm another judge who is agreeing to not have a warrant go out for your arrest. You're welcome. Where I have to handle the people who were here timely. So don't worry. I just don't have it in front of me. I don't have it in front of me. So you just hold on.
Okay.
So if you'd like to, if you don't want to, that's up to you. This is case number S. Let's see. Is there an offer on this one for Mr. Adams? I don't know.
Mr. Adams, Judge.
Derek Adams, do you have that?
Derek Anderson, not Derek Adams.
Okay, let me ask, Madam Clerk, did you give me all of the files or just the ones where the litigants appeared?
I believe you have all of the files for 130, Judge.
Yeah, no, that throws me off. I don't want them. All right, so I gotta go back and see who's here. So I'm just, oh, that's okay. So which ones do we have?
Okay.
So
First plea is gonna be Mr. Ash, Jeremy Ash, A-S-H-E.
tell me everybody. So maybe okay, so Jeremy Ash, hold on, and we'll go in that order.
The next
Hold
one-
on. Please, thank you. All right, next.
The next plea is going to be last name A-J-R-O-U-C-H-E. First
I
name.
have it. Thank you. Next one.
The next one's going to be Mr. A-L-G-A-H-M-I.
I have it.
You know what? I'm sorry, Judge, that you can call that case right now. He's waiting for a retained attorney, so you can call that. It hasn't shown up. Miss
Okay.
Andrews,
I'll call that next. Okay, then who else is here?
Latasha Andrews is a plea.
Give me 1 second. Thank you.
Derek Anderson is a plea. No, sorry, Derek.
Me, Michael. Oh, Derek Anthony Anderson. Mr. Hill, I can't hear you.
No, Judge, I'm trying to figure this out. Mr. Allen, Miss Allen, the last Allen, she's a plea.
Okay.
Mr. Bryson Amar, A-M-A-R is a plea.
Okay.
And Derek Anderson.
He's here.
Take yourself off mute, sir. Mr. Anderson, you got a trial date, didn't you?
I didn't talk to him, I don't think.
No. Okay, all right, so press mute, Judge. That's good. Derek Anderson's gonna be a trial date.
Okay.
And then the only I see a Miss Anderson. Miss Anderson, can you take yourself off mute? Oh, that's Michael Anderson. Where's Michael Anderson at? Oh, okay, Michael Anderson. Miss Anderson, I didn't speak to you, did I?
Yes, you told me. No, you didn't.
Okay, did you come in late?
Yes, you did. I told you I was pleading not guilty.
Okay, so you're gonna be, Miss Anderson's gonna be a not guilty too, Judge. Sorry,
Cameron? Or no? Who? Tequila or
Tequila.
Tequila?
Yes.
Okay.
And Judge, just so I can figure all this out, the rest of them are Timothy Adams. Sir, can you take yourself on mute?
I'm here.
I didn't talk to you. Did you come in late?
Yes, I was in another courtroom.
All right. We shouldn't be letting anybody else in at this point. Who else? So we had to talk to Mr. Adams.
Everything else is ready, Judge.
Okay, let me ask. Do you want me to? So there's no Derek Adams.
Nope.
No Terrence Allen, right?
No Terrence Allen, nope.
No Kevin Ampe.
Nope.
These are, I'm calling the ones who did not appear. Elise Amadon.
Nope.
Cameron Anderson. Michael Gregory Anderson Jr.
Michael's here.
Okay, he is here. So not him. Okay, so he's not in that group. And then Tora Anthony.
No Tora Anthony.
All right, all of those I think were present at one point before, maybe. I'm not sure if they have other matters or they were show cause. So they'll either be capious if this is not their first miss, or show cause if it is.
Judge, may I interact with Mr. Adams very briefly so that way I don't think he's going to a break. Can I talk to him very briefly?
Okay. You want to talk to?
Mr. Adams, can I talk to Mr. Adams just very briefly? I
Sure.
don't, Mr. Adams, take yourself off mute, okay?
You want to go on breakout?
I don't need to, Judge. Mr. Adams, can you hear me?
Talking about me?
Yes.
Yes, I can hear you.
The two charges that you have currently, the prosecution's not going to make an offer on them until they talk to the actual officer. We're going to set this for a bench trial, so that way you can if the officers don't appear, it gets dismissed, or you can get an offer. Okay, Mr. Adams?
Yes.
It's going to be set for a bench trial. We're ready, Judge.
Okay, I'm calling Tequila Anderson next. This is, or no, did you speak to her? Yes, yes. Case number U 630799922, People versus Tequila Anderson. Names for the record.
Ryan Hill on behalf of
Tequila.
The attorney first, always, so we don't.
On behalf of Ms. Anderson,
Hard to hear you, Mr. Hill. You're having connection problems. Okay. Ms. Anderson, state your name.
Tequila Anderson.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Judge, my client wants a bench trial, not a jury trial. You're just a better judge or no?
All right. This trial date is,
We can add her to November the 17th at 10:45, but that's the last one for sure.
okay. All right, Ms. Anderson, November 17, 10:45 a.m. before Judge Holmes.
Can I please have the Zoom number?
360-133-0000.
Thank you.
All right, you're all set. If you have any witnesses or other evidence, make sure they're present.
Okay, thank you. Have a blessed day.
You're welcome, you too. So I'm calling Michael Anderson. He's just getting a new date, or no?
Michael Anderson is a plea.
Is a plea, sorry. Was it Timothy Adams' new date?
Anderson is going to be, Derek Anderson's going to be a new date.
Okay, this is case number SP 136-3675, People versus Derek Anthony Anderson. Names for the record.
Ryan, on behalf of Mr. Anderson, please state your name. Can't hear you.
Derek Anderson.
Good afternoon, Mr. Anderson.
Yeah.
Why don't you activate your video? Thank you. Mr. Hill.
My client's asking for a bench trial, not a jury trial. Is that right, Mr. Anderson?
I can't hear you.
Yes.
Okay. Court will continue your not guilty pleas on these two matters, schedule the matters for a bench trial. For which date?
Yes, Judge, that bench trial date will be December the 2nd at 10:45 a.m.
All right, December 2nd, 10:45 a.m. You have any witnesses or other evidence or documents, just make sure they're present on that date.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Who was the person who had counsel?
That is the last thing is going to be.
Who had retained counsel?
Uzid. ALJAHMI.
This is case number U 6354432, People versus Musid Muhammad, MOHAMED Al-Jami. Names for the record.
Mr. Al-Jami.
Good afternoon to you, Mr. Al-Jami. You have retained, you have hired a lawyer?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, that lawyer isn't here today. So I'm gonna just give you a new court date to come back with your lawyer, okay?
Okay.
All right, this is a pretrial, so we'll adjourn it for a pretrial. Would that be the protocol? Madam Clerk, that would be my protocol.
Yes, Judge, that could be on November the 3rd.
So you can
At
come
10
back.
o'clock.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay, Judge. November the 3rd at 10 a.m.
You hear that? Mr.
November 3rd
Adjani?
at 10 a.m.
November 3rd, 10 a.m. Make sure your attorney is present, okay?
Okay, would it be Zoom?
Yes. You're
All right, thank
another pretrial date. You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So what about Ajo? Boucher? I'm getting confused here.
So plea, Judge, everyone else is gonna be a plea besides Mound. I haven't spoken to the individual that's incarcerated.
Who would that? Oh, okay. Who is that person?
I don't know.
Okay, I don't see an offer. Is there no offer for Boucher?
Yeah, there's an offer, Judge. Offer is,
I don't see it.
oh, no, you're right, Judge. This was gonna be a memorandum of understanding. He was offered,
I won't do that unless, oh, do we have a prosecutor here?
no, he was offered blockading traffic, dismissing the failed to display at the last hearing. That's what he was offered. Multiple people in the breakout room were made offers, but they couldn't put them on the record for some reason last time. I don't have a physical a copy.
Ooh, that's, I can't do that.
I'll get permission from Matt. That's the city attorney. I'll get permission right now from him. Okay, Judge?
Okay, yep, he needs to come in and say something. So let's do Ash next. This is case number 22-745-846, People versus Jeremy Jerome Ash. Names for the record.
Ryan Hills, Mr. Ash. Mr. Ash, please state your name.
Jeremy Ash.
Judge, my client's going to plead as charged, subject to a 3-month delayed sentence.
All right, thank you. Good afternoon, Mr. Ash.
Good afternoon, miss.
The charge is trespassing in, I think, a public building. Or maybe, I don't know what this is. Is it Wayne State University building?
Yes.
Yeah, this is what it says. All right, Mr. Ash, you understand that if the court accepts your guilty plea, you will not get a trial by a judge or a jury. That means you'll be giving up all of your constitutional rights that come with the trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Maximum sentence for this trespassing charge, and it might be a private. Area is a $500 fine and or 90 days in jail. The prosecutor has made a recommendation to delay sentencing for 3 months. That means if you comply with the terms of the sentencing imposed today, within that 3-month period, the court can set aside the guilty plea conviction, the plea and conviction, and dismiss the case. Has anyone offered you anything else in exchange for your guilty plea?
No,
Anyone threaten you to plead guilty?
no.
Are you doing so voluntarily on your own?
Yes, I am.
Okay, need to take testimony from you. Please raise your right hand. To be sworn in, do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth?
Yes, it's the truth.
Thank you. Mr. Ash, were you on property that was not available for you to be on in the city of Detroit, state of Michigan, on July 22nd, 2022?
Yes.
Satisfied?
Okay. All right, the court finds that there's a factual basis to support the guilty plea. Will accept your guilty plea as charged. And you have anything to add, Mr. Hill? Okay. Court will impose fines and costs totaling $250. That includes $190 in mandatory costs, $40. I'm sorry, I said $250, $240, $240, $50 fine. If you have no further contact with the law, the court can dismiss the matter at the end of that 3-month period. You'll need to come back on that date. You can come back by way of Zoom so that we can pull it to make sure that you have complied. Okay, Mr. Ash?
I gotta come back 3 months later.
Yes, unless if you don't want it set aside, you don't have to.
Okay. Yeah, no, I could do that. I mean, you gotta get an exact 3 months period from now.
Yeah, I'm about to give it to you. I'm gonna give you your review date.
For sure. Got it right.
Madam Clerk? Is that
Yes,
in
I counted
January?
out. Yes, January the 19th, and that would be at 9:30 in the morning.
Okay, your review date is January 19th, 9:30 in the morning.
Okay.
Make sure that that's paid by before that time, okay?
Make sure it's paid by that time?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. If it is, then the judge can set aside the conviction and dismiss the case, okay?
Okay. Yeah, you said 9:30 again though, Miss?
Yes,
Judge?
January 19.
Got
Yes.
you.
Next year at 9:30. Come in the same way you did today.
All right, thank you, Ms.
All right.
Judge Milhouse. Thank you.
You're welcome. My pleasure. You take care.
You as well.
Andrews is next. This is Latasha Andrews. This is lead case number SP 1316876. Count 3 people versus Latasha Renee Andrews, name for the record.
Ryan Hill, on behalf of the defendant, please state your name.
Latasha Andrews.
My client's going to avail herself of the offer, and that is a fail to display plea, and the rest will be dismissed. We'll stipulate the probable cause.
All right. So maybe I'm just gonna say we usually pull the warrant. There she has a case in warrant status too.
I'll ask the court to set aside the warrant. I'm sorry, Judge.
Okay, do you want me to, I can't do anything with that because his offer doesn't include that, just so you know. So I can set it for another date, or you can come back for all of it to be considered.
Let me call that, Mr. Rosenthal, text me back on the one matter. I'll see if he's okay dismissing that matter.
It's case number V 123018 It's an animal control case.
They're not gonna do that.
I don't think so.
Yeah, they're not gonna do that. Mr. Andrews, we're gonna have to set that for a bench trial, okay? Those cases, they want the animal control officers to come in, okay? We'll set it for a bench trial. You good with that?
What do you mean animal control?
Okay. I didn't have to mention it. It's just been out there, but she has another case. I just stated it's harboring an unlicensed dog. Gage is the name. It was issued on November 10th, 2021.
That must be another person, ma'am. That's not me. I don't have a dog. I don't even own a dog.
Okay. Okay. It happens to be in her file. What's your middle name?
Renee.
Okay. All right. This looks like it's someone else. Don't tell me your full address, but is it, are you on Grigsdale?
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever been on Pennington?
No, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So I think this might be in the wrong file. So I'm going to remove it from the file and we'll move forward with yours. I just want to ask one more question. Is your birth year 79?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. All right, I'll remove this one. This doesn't look like this is yours. I'll remove it from your file. Where were we? So it looks like you're wishing to plead guilty to driving while license suspended. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You understand that if the court accepts your guilty plea, you will not get a trial by a judge or a jury. That means you'll be giving up all of your constitutional rights that come with the trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Maximum sentence for this offense is a $500 fine and or 90 days in jail, 93 days in jail. The prosecutor has made a recommendation to reduce that charge to failure to display a valid driver's license and to dismiss counts 1 and 2. Has anyone offered you anything else?
No, ma'am.
Anyone threaten you to plead guilty?
No, ma'am.
You doing so voluntarily on your own?
Yes, ma'am.
Need to take testimony from you. Please raise your right hand to be sworn in. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth?
Yes.
All right. Ms. Andrews, were you driving a motor vehicle in the city of Detroit, state of Michigan on February 19th, 2022 while your driver's license was suspended?
Yes.
It finds there's a factual basis to support the guilty plea. It will accept your guilty plea to the amended charge of failure to display a valid driver's license. Dismiss counts 1 and 2. Your fines and costs total $240. Are you able to make payment today?
Not today.
Okay, court will give you 60 days time to pay. Finding good cause to do so, you're free to leave.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Take care. We'll do Alan next. This is case number SP 1306056, People versus Cheristy Francis with an E hyphen Toriana Torriana Allen. Is that the one you need to speak with or no?
I spoke to her, Judge. Ms.
Okay.
Allen.
Thank you.
Ryan Hill, on behalf of Ms. Allen. Ms. Allen, state your name, please.
Charity Francis Toriana Allen.
Good afternoon, Ms. Allen.
Afternoon, Judge.
The offer is still to display, Mr. Rask will stipulate the probable cause.
All right, looks like you're wishing to plead guilty with respect to count 1. Is that correct? Driving while license suspended.
Yes.
Okay, you understand that if the court accepts your guilty plea, you will not get a trial by a judge or a jury. That means you'll be giving up all of your constitutional rights that come with the trial. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Maximum sentence for this offense is a $500 fine and or 93 days in jail. The prosecutor has made a recommendation to reduce the charge to failure to display a valid driver's license, and that's count 1, and to dismiss count 2. Count 3 looks like it may be in default. Has anyone offered you, it's a civil infraction. Has anyone offered you anything else in exchange for your guilty plea?
No.
Anyone threaten you to plead guilty?
No.
Are you doing so voluntarily on your own?
Yes, ma'am.
Need to take testimony from you, Miss Allen. Please raise your right hand to be sworn in. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth?
Yes.
Thank you. Miss Allen, were you driving a motor vehicle in the city of Detroit, state of Michigan, while your license was suspended on January 26, 2022?
Yes, I was.
Court finds as a factual basis to support the guilty plea. Court will accept your guilty plea to the amended charge of failure to display a valid driver's license. Fines and costs will total $240. Court will give you 60 days time to pay. Court will dismiss count 2 pursuant to the recommendation, and you are all set, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Have
You're
a good day.
welcome. You have a good one too.
Bye.
Bye-bye. And then we can do Brashan, right?
What was the name?
Amar, Brashan Amar.
Yes.
Okay. I don't. This is a case. Okay, so this one is already disposed of.
There's a
Showing disposition.
file judge for 3 months for allowed losing.
That was I think done in error. He had a delayed sentence
Yeah, I already went to court for the ticket already.
on July 26, 2022.
Yeah, and I was in jail August.
Sorry, Judge, it says pre-trial and there's an offer. So
Oh, yeah, well, they had it wrong. I'm not gonna redo an offer that's already in the system. It's showing disposed on the it's showing disposed on the register of action, and it's showing
Judge, if I may,
yeah, help me.
I'm looking, I am looking in the system and it was disposed on, sorry, hold on, I'm about to tell you the date.
July
July
26th.
26th. Yes, and they took a plea and he had to pay money. I guess he didn't pay the money.
Okay.
And that's when it went, that's why they probably put it in warrant status. And then he paid the bond of the money, and that's why he's here today. So I don't know if he paid the money.
Did he pay?
I don't know why.
Did he?
Go ahead. I'm sorry, Judge.
All right, so what I'm gonna do then.
Judge, can I just ask my client how much money does the ROA say he owes?
I don't owe nothing. The bond, I had already paid the bond for the loud music.
He's not asking you.
Sure.
Let me see your face, Mr. Amar. Can you you posted $285.
Yes.
Right. I see it. What, why so I don't know where I am now. So
I couldn't
no, hold on. Hold on. Trying to help you. You're welcome.
Thank you.
SP 127-22021. People versus, is your first name Bryshawn
Yes, it's Bright Shine.
James Amar Jr.?
Yes,
Okay, state your name.
Bright Shine James Amar Jr.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Mr.
Good
Hill.
afternoon.
Brian Hill, on behalf of the defendants, my question to you is, Judge, if you posted the 280, can you apply the 280, dismiss the matter?
Yes, hold on, I'm trying to add something up. Why didn't you appear on,
August 17th.
yes, that
I
one?
was incarcerated.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Okay, so I added up what he was, the total amount that he was required to pay before, and it does add up, if my math is correct, it does add up to $285. He posted cash in the amount of $285, a bond, on September 12th. So, the court will abide by the delayed sentence. It was just in July. And the court will apply that 285 to the matter. Any other fees that were added above the 285 will be waived. The court considers the matter satisfied, the delayed sentence satisfied, and will set aside the conviction. Well, wait a minute. Hold on. The only thing I might not be able to do that part. When were you incarcerated for? What were you incarcerated for? Let me ask you this way. Was it for something? Hold on, just so I won't. Was it for, were you charged with a crime after July 26th?
No, it got dismissed.
So the reason you were incarcerated, that charge was dismissed?
Yeah, it was for attempted murder. But yeah, it had got dismissed September 12th. That's when I paid the bond.
Well, I guess what I want to know is, when were you charged? Like,
When?
Yeah.
August 15th. Well, I never got charged. It got dismissed. So I never got charged. I got arrested on August 15th.
Sir, did you go to court and a judge dismissed it, or did
Yes, the judge dismissed it.
Okay, so you were charged and dismissed. Judge, I would say that a lot of times delayed sentences are worded in a way you can't think of any additional charges similar to the one that you're actually pleading to.
Yeah, I didn't pick up no new charges.
Hold on, let your attorney talk on your behalf.
My argument would be that obviously that felony is not nearly the same as what he's charged with here. So I would say it's not a similarly situated crime and ask the court to dismiss it.
All right, court will do so. So just apply the bond, and this ticket can be this conviction can be set aside and the case dismissed.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Take care, Mr. Amar.
Thank you. You too.
All right.
Bye.
Okay. Where are we?
You can call any of them, Judge. Mr. Anderson, you can call Mr. Anderson next.
Mr. Anderson's ready, correct? This is case number SP 1304489. Count one, People versus Michael Gregory Anderson Jr., names for the record.
Ryan Hill, on behalf of Mr. Anderson. Mr. Anderson.
Michael Gregory Anderson Jr.
Good afternoon, Mr. Anderson.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Judge, my client's going to plead according to the plea recommendation I have. Failed to display dismiss the rest.
It's hard for you to hear. You got to get it better. What can you do?
Just hang on.
It sounds like you're in a vacuum. So, all right. It sounds like you're going to plead to the charge of driving while license not valid on the lead ticket, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Anderson, you understand that if the court accepts your guilty plea, you will not get a trial by a judge or a jury. That means you'll be giving up all of your constitutional rights that come with the trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Maximum sentence for driving while license not valid is a $500 fine and or 93 days in jail. The prosecutor has made a recommendation to reduce the charge to failure to display a valid driver's license and to dismiss case number SP 1204601, count one, and case number SP 1304489, count one. Has anyone offered you anything else? Oh, wait.
No, Your Honor.
He's got some more stuff. Oh, there's still one fraction. Anyone threaten you to plead guilty?
No, Your Honor.
Are you doing so voluntarily on your own?
Yes.
Okay, need to take testimony from you, sir. Please raise your right hand to be sworn in. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Anderson, were you driving a motor vehicle in the city of Detroit, state of Michigan, while your license was not valid on July 20th, 2021?
Yes.
Court finds there's a factual basis to support the guilty plea. Court will accept your guilty plea to the amended charge of failure to display a valid driver's license. Fines and costs will total $240. The other two matters will be dismissed. You have that payment today?
Yes. I can I have at least 2 weeks to make the payment?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that in 2 weeks.
Okay,
Half and half.
I'll give you 30 days time to pay, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome, sir. You take care.
You too. Thank you.
All right, bye-bye. Okay, I think I see, so Amir, let me go back to that. So I must, no, I don't have it because this is the afternoon docket. Let me look. And you have to speak to
No one.
Timothy. Oh, you don't have to speak to anyone else. Timothy Adams or Tahaz or Arusha?
No, it's
Oh.
fine. It's my holidays.
Okay, well, let me do Timothy Adams. Or did you get some information?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me at all or no?
Yes, I can now.
Okay. With Mr.
I don't think Adams, that doesn't look like it's a. You sure that's not a new date?
Timothy Adams is a new date, Judge.
Okay.
And then
Look at the charges. Case number, this is case number SP 1348166 and SP 1348819. People versus Timothy Deshaun Adams Jr. Names for the record.
Ryan Hill on behalf of Mr. Adams. Mr. Adams, take yourself off mute, put your video on and state your name for the record. Mr. Adams, can you hear us? If you can, please take yourself off mute and turn your video on. He did turn on at one point, Judge.
Okay. All right, we're gonna move along. Does he know that this is a bench trial date for the next time?
Does.
Is that a yes?
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
Looks like he was here for pre-trial. Court will continue his not guilty plea. He's here, but not answering and not responding. And we'll schedule his matter for a bench trial for which date?
That would be December, yes, that would be December the 2nd at 10:45, Judge.
All right, and that's for both these matters, SP 134-8819 and SP 134-8166. Interfering with city employee and disorderly conduct, respectively. We'll just keep them on until. And so let's see what case number SP 1373263, People versus Taha Hassan Ajroshe. Names for the record.
Ryan Hill on behalf of the respondent. Taha, state your full name, please. Say your name.
Hey,
There we go. Say it again.
I didn't hear it.
Ajrush.
What's your first name? Can't hear you.
Put it closer to your face.
Ajrush.
It's weird.
Is it Taha? Say it. You're doing that too. Can't hear it. Say it again.
Hassan Ajrush.
Okay, thank you. Good. Afternoon to you, Mr. Ajrush.
Judge, I sent a text message to Matt, who's the city attorney. I indicated to him that my client was charged with a no-ops and a 6 to 10. I asked him last time, he was told he'd be given a blockading traffic. He said he was okay with that. I confirmed that in a text message that was sent, let's see, at 3:33. So I'd asked the court to adopt the recommendation at this time, and allow my client to plead to the blockading traffic responsible.
You're saying that was what was offered before? Is that the one?
Yeah, that's something that was offered before, but it wasn't in the file. And then I just made sure that Mr. Rosenthal was okay with it again. He said he was.
You didn't want to come in?
He's off today.
Oh. Today is the pre-trial date? Okay. And failure to display, and what about failure to display?
Being dismissed.
That dismissed. All right, Mr. So you have something you can just text or give to the my clerk?
I'll screenshot it and I'll send it to her right now.
Okay, sounds great. Okay, Mr. Arush, you wishing to plead responsible to count two? To the amended charge of blockading traffic, sir? I can't hear you.
The audio's messed up. Judge, as his attorney, he is pleading responsible. It's a civil infractions. I have authority.
Okay. And the court will accept the responsible plea that you are entering to the amended charge of blockading traffic on behalf of your client, Mr. Hill.
Is this better, guys?
Yes, there we go. I'd rather, yeah. Mr. Arush, are you wishing to
Yes,
plead
ma'am.
responsible to the amended charge of blockading traffic with respect to count two?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Has the recommendation is that also that count one be dismissed. Has anyone offered you anything else in exchange for your plea of responsible?
No, Your Honor.
Anyone threaten you to plead responsible?
No, Your Honor.
Doing so voluntarily on your own?
Yes, Your Honor.
Or you understand that by the court accepts that responsible plea, that you will not get a formal hearing with respect to that matter.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, then the court will accept your plea of responsible to the amended charge of blockading traffic. Court will dismiss count 1. And that's $93. Fines and costs total. You have 14 days to pay, okay?
Can I have like a year to pay, Your Honor?
Of course not.
I'm just teasing.
I figured you were. Civil infractions have a little, the civil infractions are a little bit different than the misdemeanor. So can you pay in 14 days?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You're all set. Very good. You take care.
Thank you.
Arush, I think it is.
Yeah, close enough. Thank you.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Take care.
Have a great day. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye-bye. And then let me go back to, let me see what we have. Well, wait a minute. So, Madam Clerk.
Yes, Judge.
Let me call this. And you gotta tell me. This is SP 132-53261. People versus Zayed Ahmad Amir. Names for the record.
Ryan Hill.
Hold on, let Mr. Hill speak first. I can't hear you. Do whatever Mr. Arush did.
I think it's the court's Zoom. That's what I think.
Oh, I don't think so. Now I can hear you. Go ahead.
Ryan Hill on behalf of the.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. State your name, Mr. Amir.
Said Ahmed Ali. Said Ahmed Ali.
Amir. All right. Good afternoon to you, Mr. Amir.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
All right. So you were scheduled for trial this morning and did not appear. And so it's my understanding that a warrant went out. Is that correct? I wasn't here in the morning. I'm standing in for another judge. Is that correct, Madam Clerk?
That's correct, Judge.
All right. So we're Mr. Hill was asking.
So you're a judge and get a new trial date.
And you weren't here in the morning because of what, Mr.
Work.
Amir?
Good work, Judge. Good work.
Okay, but how do we know we can't keep doing that? It's going to be in the morning for the trial.
What time?
Like it was before, 10:45 a.m. On December 2nd. December 2nd.
Okay.
If you don't show up,
2nd?
yes.
Okay. December 2nd, 10:45. Is it the same?
10:45.
No. I'm talking about the courtroom. Is it the same number? Going to be the same number?
Yes, 10:45.
Okay. 10:45.
We'll set aside the warrant. December 2nd.
Second. And the same court number. All right.
Yes, that's correct.
I appreciate it. Y'all.
Okay, you're welcome, sir, but you got to make sure you come in. We can't keep doing that, okay?
I know. My apology.
Okay. All right, no problem. We got it handled.
I don't got no warrant for my arrest, right? It's
Pardon?
off. I don't have no warrant for my arrest. It's off, right?
Yes. I'm having
Thank
that
you.
set aside, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. You take care.
You too.
All right, bye-bye.
You done? I think so.
Yeah, that completes the docket. Mr. Wazzy was in the background.
No, he helped me in the breakout room.
I know he did.
He helped me
Great.
organize.
He had it so organized, Judge. He's really a pro at this stuff, I'll tell you. Thank you all for letting me watch and learn.
Oh, listen to you. All right. Thank you, everyone. That completes the afternoon docket for virtual courtroom 133. Take care.